We continue our CA Hoops Summer School series today, presented by Sona Bank, with the CA returning leading scorer from the William & Mary tribe, Eva Hodgson. Eva, first of all, thank you for joining us. How are you doing health-wise, your family, and all kind of your inner circle and close people around you during this pandemic?
Thank you for having me. I'm actually doing really well. Family at home in New Hampshire everybody's healthy. My friends here and at home, everybody's healthy as well. So just trying to get back into routines and stay healthy mentally and physically.
Talk about how you've been practicing and preparing for the season amid this pandemic.
So initially, I was struggling kind of at home to figure out what I could do because nothing's really close to my house. And then eventually there was a place that was like an hour away that was allowing different college athletes to get into a gym and get shots up for about an hour a day. And then that kind of shifted and an open gym came around near me. And so I started doing that. And then in Massachusetts, there's actually a club called Next Factory Club. And it was like 10 college women's basketball players, all Division I, kind of different levels and stuff. We were playing pickup and just like getting up and down, which has actually been really fun. And I made a ton of friends. So it's been different, but I've still gotten to work out and do kind of a variety of stuff, which has been really nice.
That's great to hear. And amongst other things, what else have you kind of been able to do during this extended break? Obviously, it sounds like you've been able to play some basketball and keep up with the workouts, but, it is a bit of a unorthodox off season for, I'm sure you and for a lot of student athletes around the country, especially in regards to basketball.
Yeah, I was able to take some summer classes, was able to work a job with my younger brother and catch a lot of quality time with him. I have a lot of siblings, so I was kind of able to catch time with different siblings. I worked an internship with somebody who just started this company, and it's called Power Forward. It's super, super cool. And they've been able to launch websites for different like professional athletes and kind of try to promote them and like create gear for them and stuff, which has been really cool to kind of see like that process and stuff. I've been able to visit some extended family and just kind of catch time with different friends that I haven't seen in a while and stuff. So I've definitely utilized the downtime and taken advantage of it because hopefully this doesn't last and hopefully we don't ever have this situation again.
Absolutely. Well, it sounds like you've been very, very busy during this pandemic. And speaking of busy, I'm sure things are going to start ramping up for you soon in regards to getting back with your teammates. First of all, have you heard anything in some of the plans moving forward for your team? And how much are you looking forward to getting back with your team, especially after the season you guys had last year?
Well, I can't wait to get back to my team. I just got to Williamsburg yesterday, and I'm already itching to get in our gym. Even to just walk in the gym and kind of get the feel again, like I love doing that. So I'm so ready for that. I'm roommates with one of my teammates, so I've gotten to see a few of them, but I want to get to meet the freshmen and, well, I've met them, but I want to hang out with the freshmen and like I want to hang out with people again. And they haven't told us anything really. Like some of our underclassmen have been working out because they've gotten our COVID tests and everything, but some of the upperclassmen haven't even come back. And I'm just ready to get my test, get cleared, and start working out again. So hopefully that happens within the week.
We hope so too for you and everyone else. And Eva, how have you been able to kind of keep in touch with your teammates this off season? Obviously, I'm sure Zoom was very popular. What have those conversations been like with you and your teammates? And have you guys been able to do anything fun virtually?
Yeah, Zoom once a week was definitely like with our coaches even, but then I've made sure to like check in with different people at different times, just seeing kind of like how people are getting involved in their community, like how we're helping each other out, and to just make sure that like they're soaking up family time, but also like they're doing okay mentally and emotionally and everything, because it is a very unusual time. And so we did some TikTok basketball little like dribble thing. And I think it kind of went through like a little popular spree or spurt. And so I don't know, that was one thing we did, but we kind of started to plan like what the fall looks like and stuff, with just like what we want it to look like, or different team activities that we kind of want to do when we get back together. So it's been good. We still have been able to communicate a good amount, and I feel like I know the freshmen even without having been on campus, which has been nice. But it's just hard. You're not in person, and the interaction that you get in person is so much different than what you can get over a screen. So while it's been nice to have my time away, I'm definitely ready to get back with them and get back to the grind.
Speaking of freshmen, last season as a sophomore, I mean, you were coming off being the CA Rookie of the Year, having a special season your freshman year, and then really kind of taking it to the next level last year in your sophomore season. What do you feel you did personally that led to such a breakout season your sophomore year that maybe you learned through your freshman season?
Mm-hmm. Honestly, I feel like it was a lot of my mentality. Last year I made sure to go into every game kind of like I want to win, but also knowing that like it's fun. Like I play basketball for a reason and I love the game. And freshman year, I think I lost a little bit of that just because of like it's your first year, it's just pressure and everything, and you just don't really know how to act. But then last year I regained like the love of the game, and every time I stepped on the court, it was fun. Even if I lost, like I hate losing, but like just to find little moments and stuff made me love the game. And I felt like I played so much smoother and just more confidently. And I feel like that stems off of me just kind of like letting loose and forgetting about all the pressure or anything that comes with it and just kind of enjoying the process. So I would say mentally it was a big jump for me. Obviously you're in the gym getting shots up, you're working on new moves and everything, and that's important, but I think mental growth is even just as important, if not more.
Indeed, and you talked about the pressure. Obviously, you're probably going to be a marked player now in this league, even if you weren't already going into your sophomore year after being the CA freshman of the or CA Rookie of the Year your freshman year. But really now, you come back as the league's returning leading scorer. And what improvements have you made to your game, maybe in the offseason, that you can build on, last year's success as you get ready for this year?
Yeah. I mean, there's always just fine-tuning kind of different aspects of my game. I think even setting up my teammates better, watching a lot of film and kind of learning my teammates' habits and where my turnovers came from, and so how I can improve setting up my teammates, or rebounding is another thing that I really want to work on this next season and kind of focus on that. I mean, offensive stuff, that kind of can flow, and I think my team does a great job of letting me do my thing and finding me and everything. So obviously there's different little moves that you're working on here and there. You're testing out to see if they work. But I think more for me, it was watching a lot of film and just kind of breaking down my game and being like, all right, that worked, that didn't work. This is where what I need to do to be more efficient or whatever it is. So, yeah.
Speaking of your game, what part of your game makes it tough for opponents to match up against you?
I think the fact that I can shoot from the outside and also can get to the rim. I don't really know how I always do that. Like I get to the rim, I get to the rim a lot. I don't really. Sometimes I was watching it, I was like, that shot shouldn't have gone in. But yeah, I think it's kind of that combo. And then towards the end of the year, I sprinkled in some like mid-range. And that actually is definitely something that I want to focus on a little bit more, just because I think having all three levels makes it a lot harder to guard somebody.
Now, going into this season, I know last season had to be tough for everyone. I mean, we were, I was down there, you were down. It had to be even tougher as a player, kind of happened to witness your season ending abruptly as it did. Do you feel going into this year, especially the momentum you guys had going into the tournament, do you feel that there's a lot of unfinished business for you and the Tribe this season? Is that, or what is the mentality for this William & Mary team as you get ready for the 2020-2021 season?
Yeah, I think there's always something to prove, especially for our team never having won a championship. At least that's my mentality going into it. And last year, I mean, we had a historic season for our program, and I don't think we were done, but everybody says they don't think they're done when obviously. So I was excited for the tournament, but I'm still excited for this season, and I think that it's just going to be getting into routine again. And I think once that happens, I don't know, I would love to work out again and just have that sense of like there's progress towards the season. Because there is, like you said, there's a lot of unfinished business, but there's a lot of unfinished business for a lot of people. So we need to find something that sets us apart from them right now.
Wrapping up today with William and Mary's Eva Hodgson. Eva, what excites you the most about playing CAA competition, especially coming up this season? There's obviously going to be a lot of new faces at places that are going to have to step up in roles. A lot of seniors graduated throughout the league last year that have been kind of prominent players throughout the year.
I mean, the level of competition in itself, I mean, is incredible, and it's been really cool to see different players go on and just, I mean, watch them grow over their career and everything. So I'm excited. I'm excited for the new faces, everybody who's on my team but not on my team. I mean, I love the competition, and I think that's what makes us special is we have a really good conference all the way around, both player-wise but also like coaches as well.
Eva Hodgson of William and Mary, thank you so much for joining us today. Stay healthy along with everyone on your team, and we look forward to hopefully seeing the Tribe back on the court fairly soon.
Yes, thank you so much for having me.